Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am at the beach currently, so I figured I'd pop in here real quick and make a video. I'm making a couple phone calls, so I got a little time this morning before I hit the beach, so I figured I'd make a video. So first thing first, the Patreon is live. If you're looking for Hotshot hauling, like business coaching, how to get your authority, where to shop for insurance, what type of equipment for what you're going to be doing, securement tutorials, one-on-one live chatting, like pretty much going to do like members only live chats through Patreon to better help the people who are actually serious about the business and aren't just really looking for free information that aren't going to do anything with it. So link will be in the description for that. About $10 a month, unless you want to get the $20 a month tier, which will get you one-on-one calls with me daily, like up to 10 minutes at a time, if you have questions or need help. So go check that out. And the point of today's video is, I talked about this the other day when I was coming back from Kansas about the amount of RVs that I'd seen being transported. And I put out that I would like to talk to somebody about, what it pays, what it entails, and just kind of the ins and outs of that RV transport. And this gentleman wanted to remain anonymous, which is fine, which is great. I'll tell you a little bit about his setup. He's got a Dodge with like a 21-foot, I wouldn't call it like a rollback, it's like a ramp bed. So you put one small camper on the back of the truck, and then you pull one behind it. So you're transporting two campers at one time, and then you have the option or the availability to put a car on the back for your return trip back to, whether it be Indiana or wherever you're picking up the vehicles from. So I'm gonna get on my phone here. I'm gonna go over some of the details. Like I said, I can tell you what company it is, and I can tell you who the guy is, and I can tell you any more about his setup, but this is real life numbers from him, and I figured this could help somebody out. He was gracious enough to take the time out of his day to type me this long email, and just to help you guys out here on the channel. So let's get into that. Alright, so let's continue. So, like I said, he is driving a Dodge Ram with a 21-foot low-profile ramp bed. Pull one camper up on the bed, bumper pull the other. So that being said, he is averaging $2.30 a mile on his outgoing loads. That's good. Everybody's like, gotta get over $2 a mile, gotta get over $2 a mile. But this is when the camper thing comes into play. So everybody's usually, worried about you're deadheading all the way back, or you're having to deadhead a far distance just to get another camper. And that's when his low profile bed comes into play. So with the low profile bed, that gives him the option of picking up a car and being able to put it on the back of the bed of the truck to get back towards where he needs to pick up more campers. And he's getting 80% of the backhaul revenue, which is very good for a company that he's a part of, to allow him to have access to load boards like Central Dispatch to get that load to get back towards his next pickup. So there's no deadhead. I mean, there is some deadhead, but you're not deadheading all the way back just to get more campers. So I think that's actually a really good setup. He seems to be very happy with the setup. I'm sure he's currently a single cab, so I'm sure he's looking into getting something with more of a sleeper on it for the longer hauls. But I think what he is doing is great, and I think that would probably be your best option when looking into camper hauling, having the capacity to carry, two or more. You see the guys hauling cargo trailers, they're getting the 3 and 4 small cargo trailers on. That pays great. Then gives them the option to be able to backhaul with cars to get back to the the lot or the manufacturer where all the cargo trailers or camper trailers are. So he's doing very well. He's very happy with his setup. I really like this setup. I think it's a really neat idea, being able to put one on the back of the truck and pull one behind. Not not all these camper haulers, you know, if they're just pulling with a single pickup, are going to want to haul a little 16-foot trailer, because I'm sure it may not pay as much as a big fifth wheel is going to pay. So it leaves people like him the opportunity just to get 2 small ones, fill it with a car on the back haul, you know, maybe get an in-op car that's tough to get into, like a car, you know, a car carrier is not going to be able to get into, but he can back his, you know, his truck's probably only, I don't know, it's got a 21-foot bed, just say 26 maybe feet or so. That gives him the option to, you know, get those barn finds back in, get an old bus or a car out of a barn, and, you know, make some really good money on that single car back haul. But I figured I would hop in here today and give you guys some of that information about, you know, how much he is making, and, you know, as far as the outgoing, you know, everything's going to vary when you get the car coming back, depending on how, you know, essentially how lucky you get if you can get a good in-up vehicle to come back. But he has run, like, the wedges with the cargo trailers, and he seems to be more happy with the setup he has. So, man, I know you're watching this video. I really appreciate you helping us out here on the channel. And I figured I'd just pop on here today. I'm on vacation. This will be my last vacation for the summer, so I figured at least halfway through the week I would hop on, you know, drop you guys a video. And if you have any more questions, like I said, the Patreon's live. I'm still trying to answer as many emails as possible, and that's why I started the Patreon, because I can't keep up with all the emails. I'd rather help the people who are 100% serious to get into the business, or that are already in the business and need help. I'd rather take the time for someone who is willing to pay, you know, 10 bucks a month, 20 bucks a month. I can help you, and I will dedicate, you know, blocks of my day to you guys who are willing to, you know, to pay me for the coaching. So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.